All right, how's it going, everyone? Today we are going to do an analytical paragraph in which you argue whether a text should or should not be read through the cultural perspective. So, I am going to walk you through the process. We've done this before, but I just want to make sure that you guys know exactly what you're doing because you will be tested on this. So, I want to make sure that you're prepared. Okay, so you guys are going to be using shooting an elephant as your text. I'm going to do it with speaking with hands. So that's the text I'm going to be using. So the prompt asks me to argue whether the text should or should not be read through the cultural perspective or through the cultural literary perspective. Remember, that's all the same. Or through cultural theory. So I have to develop an argument that goes along with that prompt. I'm not arguing anything else. All right? Should it be read through the cultural perspective? The answer is yes. I think it should. And remember, you need three pieces of evidence, three evidences, and you need three commentaries or three pieces of commentary. And of course, we need our claim sentence. So these are the things we need. So first, let's create our claim sentence. Remember, what is our argument? Should we read this text through the cultural perspective? Yes, we should. So let's write it. Now, remember, your claim needs to state your argument and then state the sub-arguments, all right? So I have to ask myself, well, why is speaking with hands a cultural text? So, if you guys remember, the story has a dominant group, the story has a marginalized group, and the story deals with cultural friction. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and use those examples to enter in for my claim. All right, so I've just created my claim. The next thing I have to do is I have to use a piece of evidence, right? I mean, because we have our claim, and now I have to prove what I've just stated. So let's use where the clerk takes advantage of the people from Watts. So I'm going to go ahead and use line 7 of the poem. So All right, so what I've done is I've set up my claim, what I'm going to argue, and then I've given a specific piece of evidence. All right, so the thieves in white coats. Now what I have to do is comment on it, right? So I can do this for you if it's a little easier. This is my claim. This is my evidence, and my evidence being set up. And now I have to create commentary. So remember, commentary just links your evidence to your overall argument. So how does this evidence link up to the dominant and marginalized groups? So I'm going to go ahead and write my commentary right now. In society, the dominant group or culture often to the shop unfair pricing of their goods. Thank God for spell check. Okay, so this is what I've done. I've created a claim, I've given evidence from the text, and then I've commented on it and linked it to my overall argument. This is an example of a well-written start to an analytical paragraph. So all you have to do from now or from here is provide 2 more evidences and setting up your evidences, as well as 2 more commentaries. So this is the pattern I want you to follow for today's activity with shooting an elephant. And this is the pattern that you will always follow when I ask you to write an analytical paragraph. All right? So good luck. Message me with any questions, and I will see everybody on Monday. Thanks a lot. Don't forget to check out the lecture before this on symbolism, because you will also see that as well on your test. Thanks.